Alrighty then, so let's go ahead and check this place out. Let's go to Main Street. Brave Vaslov, welcome back. Okay. Brave Vaslov, why do you bring humans along with you? Humans are helpless. They forever seek to bend the world to their will. They are a race far removed from the principles that we Auster Folk teach. Alrighty then. I wonder, are the teachings of the Auster Folk and the principles of the Order truly so much alike? In truth, I think one only resembles the other. Perhaps it was a mistake to join with the Order. You think? Upon the peak of Mount Speckle, one can behold a view of distant Sinus. The distance is such that individual buildings cannot be made out, save for the Tower of the Way. It's interesting. Brave Vaslov, it is an honor to meet you. There is a rumor going around that you were defeated by a human. What? Is it true? And it was that human there who did it? It's a lie. I will not believe such a thing. Alright, whatever you say, boy. Okay. Let's move to the chief's room. Vaslov the Brave, it's good to see you've returned. Chief Kashgar will be thrilled to see you. Thank you. Chief Kashgar, you haven't changed a bit. Nor have you, brave Vaslov. What is it that brings you home so suddenly? Perhaps something to do with your guest. Yes, sir. My name is Sieg. I'm head of Veal Wedge Company. Veal Wedge Company? Isn't that group in opposition to the Order of the One True Way? An enemy of the Order is an enemy of ours. How can you keep such company, Vaslov? Chief Kashgar, please hear me out. I have come back to set the tribe straight on a serious error. To follow the tribal teachings of accepting the world as it is, one must break away from the Order. It's the Order of the One True Way that is distorting the truth of our world, changing it as they please. How can this be? We want to shut them down once and for all, and we need your help. Tell me more. Do you really expect me to believe such a preposterous conspiracy theory as this? But we just told you. Those guys made the magedom vanish into thin air. I know nothing of this magedom you speak of. It's because they made you forget. They used the True Chronicle to wipe its existence from your memory. This is why I must dismiss your words as nonsense, and to hear it from you, brave Vaslov, saddens me. Ugh. Come on, what'll it take to get the stubborn old guy to... Oh yeah, didn't Zenoa tell me to bring something as a gift? Maybe she knew what she was doing after all. I'll give him the Chronicle. Hey, Chief, maybe this'll help. Are you implying that book lends some proof to your story? I guess if you put it that way, yes. Well, what do you think? Is this some sort of joke? The pages of this book are completely empty. What? I guess this old chief was the wrong guy to show it to. Well, I've had enough of your storytelling. Brave Vaslav, I command you to return to the Order. Hey, hold up a second. Commander of VOH Company, normally I'd turn you into the Order without a second thought. But since you've come as a guest of Brave Vaslav, I'll turn a blind eye. Now leave at once. Now wait a second. That's enough, Sieg. No, it's not enough. Chief Kashgar, allow me to call on the Ancestor's judgment regarding this matter. Ancestor's judgment? Say what? Pointless. The Auster Folk haven't heard any ancestral prophecies for many years now. That in itself is proof we are on the right track. I beg to differ. Let's go, Sieg. Huh? Okay. So I guess that didn't go extremely well, did it? What do you say? Soldier of VOH Company, in respect to Brave Vaslav, I will overlook this. Now be gone. Well, be that way. Jeez, what's the deal with that guy? That old chief wasn't even a star bearer, so now what are we supposed to do? There's no reason to panic. The scribes are a conservative tribe, and I'd say the Auster Folk are just as stubborn. But Chief Kashgar is especially stubborn, and I knew we'd never persuade him so easily. So what's that judgment thing you were talking about? It's sort of like a greeting. The real persuading starts from there. It was about your ancestors or something, right? The ancestor's judgment. In the depths of Lujanik lies an altar to Ordovic, said to be the Auster Folk's very first ancestor. That's where the ancestor's judgment is to be held. The depths of Lujanik? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, let's go for it. Might as well. Ancestral altar, okay. Oh! Our ancestral altar to Ordovic lies at the end of this path. Then what are we waiting for? Stop! Uh-oh. Who's this now? Someone just came out of there. They're Oracle soldiers, here to guard the altar. Huh? Brave Vaslav, I'm sure you know entry to the altar is prohibited without permission from our chief. I find it hard to believe he'd let you bring an outsider. But you do have his permission, right? I haven't been given permission. What? But we're still going through. Brave Vaslav, have you lost your mind? I hope you understand we'll have to use force if necessary to keep you out. So be it. Sieg, let's get this over with. Are you sure about this? These are warriors of the Auster Folk. Don't insult them by pulling any punches. Alright, that's all I needed to hear. Let's go all out. Don't underestimate us, human. Come on. Okay. So I think these guys are pretty much just like fighting Vaslav and Rezno, so... Sword attacks aren't going to work too well, so I'd go ahead and use magic with Sieg, and just do Earth Spasm, and Crushquake. And with you, of course, we'll do Silent Sand, because magic should work pretty well. Of course, he's defending, and I think the male Oracle Soldier can actually heal, so let's try and get rid of the female quickly. Ooh, she does. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. That's pretty annoying, but yeah. Ow! That did some nice damage. Well, it takes care of her. And then there was one. Of course, now Sig is silent, so... Oh. I guess when you're silenced, you can still use marks that are like physical attacks, so... You know, I didn't actually know that. That's interesting. I guess it makes sense. You know, since like marks like Masterpiece aren't actually magic, so it still lets you do them, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, you don't really hurt that much. And it definitely doesn't hurt that Resno has a lot of physical defense, so yeah. It's nice. So let's finish you off. Yeah, this fight's not really that difficult. Oh, he healed, but that's okay. We've got this. We'll handle our business. Oh, excuse me, freaking hiccup. Alright. Finish him off. There you go. Done. Mystic Medicine and Revival Statue. But how? I always knew that brave Vasilov was strong, but that human is amazing. Who are you? I'm Sig, commander of Vilwesh Company. What? Vasilov, how dare you bring an enemy to our sacred ground? Well, you've got it all wrong, but explaining it to you now would be futile. What I'm doing is for the good of our tribe. Please try to understand that. Let's go, Sig. Right. Let's do this thing. Whoa. Man, look at that huge face. That's our ancestral altar. Whoa. So, what are you gonna do here? Listen for the voice of Ordovic. Huh? Ordovic provides guidance by means of prophecy. His words have a major effect on the fate of our tribe. Prophecy? Are you serious? There are factual accounts of a voice heard here, although it rarely happens. Our ancient records document a multitude of witnesses who claim to have actually heard a voice. But there's no way to confirm the voice is actually that of Ordovic. A lot of Auster folk sincerely believe the voice is his, though. What about you? Me? To be honest, I really don't know. But my tribe's allied with the Order without knowing the truth, so I suspect it's about time for a voice. There you go. If we could only get something here, our chief and others might be more receptive to our story. Okay, let's give it a shot. Very well. Let's move a little closer to the altar. I don't hear a thing. Our records indicate that a voice was heard by some of the witnesses immediately after they entered. Wasn't the chief saying something about this place? Like they haven't had any prophecies for years or something? Yes, and he's right. It's generally thought that no prophecies will come if our tribe is on the right track. But teaming up with the Order can't be anything close to the right track. Right. I can't argue with you there, but I'm still skeptical about this whole prophecy thing. Oh! The hell? Whoa! What's happening here? The Chronicle of Noble Steel. It's Glowing? Oh, the hell? I heard something. So did I. How long I have waited. Bring the Chronicle. Bring it to me. This one? You mean the Chronicle of Noble Steel? Maybe the one Zenoa was telling me to hand my gift to is this voice. There you go. Sieg, take the Chronicle of Noble Steel to the altar. You got it. Now we're getting somewhere. Whoa. At long last, the time has come. What the hell's happening now? He's here. I have finally received a physical form. How long has it been? I don't believe this. Are you our first ancestor? Are you Ordovic? Indeed, I am called Ordovic. But I am no ancestor to you, nor to any Auster Folk. So he's not an Auster? What? I fought alongside the Auster Folk against the One King, but that was in another world. What the? I understand now. The Auster Folk must have originally come here from another world. Indeed they did. Their world was destroyed by the One King, and only a remnant of it was sent here. A portion of the Auster Folk and I then became residents of this world. So the Chronicle of Noble Steel is originally that other world's book? Indeed it is. Now that you have brought it back, I have regained my physical form. You have my gratitude. I'm not sure what's going on, but this feels like some kind of deja vu trip. Wait a second. You're just like she was. Just like Zenoa. Zenoa? So this Zenoa bears the seal of heaven. If this Zenoa is among your people, the descent of the One King upon this world is perilously near. The One King? To think that the mighty Auster Folk, once my allies against the One King, should now work as his agents. I offered my counsel each time they arrived at a crossroads, seeking to prevent such a tragedy. Sadly, when the Chronicle of Noble Steel was stolen, they lost the ability to hear my voice. So then, the Ancestor's judgment was actually your voice. This book was in Grey Ridge, which means the Order's thugs must have taken it. So, it was the Order who took the Ancestor's judgment from my people, decades ago. Forsooth. Ignorant of this, Chief Kashgar allows the One King's agent to use his people as he pleases. Foolish Kashgar, I shall open thine eyes to this tragedy. Is that his face, or is he wearing a mask? I don't know. Huh? What are you doing? We go to see Kashgar at once. Right. Man, that old chief is gonna freak. We've gotta set this dude straight. Always time to do a backflip though, and Ordovic has officially joined us. How awesome is that? So let's head back. Oh, back for more? I don't think you want to mess with us, dudes. What's this? They have someone else with them. I don't think you want to mess with him. Don't be ridiculous. Vaslov and his guests are the only ones who went in. Stop. Who are you? I am Ordovic. What? This can't be. Ordovic? Our ancestor? We'll explain later. Can you just let us through? But you... Please. I say we let them pass. But we can't. I sense this man is of the same nature as the altar. This can't be a trick. Maybe you're right. Plus you probably don't want to piss him off. Thank you. Alrighty then. Who is that with Vaslov the Brave? He doesn't look like one of us. I recognize that face from somewhere. Yes, it's him. It's our ancestor, Ordovic. What? You must be joking. I'm sure of it. I saw him when I was a young boy. Great, we stick out like a sore thumb. We don't want to cause an uproar. Let's get to the Chief's palace at once. Indeed. Okay, let's go. Let's be quick about it. Alright, let's get down to business, shall we? What is the meaning of this? I told you I'm in no mood for your baseless stories. Kashgar, have you forgotten not only my wisdom, but even my form? Dun dun dun! You... Ordovic, this can't be possible. But it is. Possible or not, it is true. I have retaken physical form to guide your people back to the truth. I don't know what to say. See. Got it. Alright, Chief, try touching this book one more time. Maybe now it'll work. What? But touch it, Kashgar. Touch it, and remember. Remember the glory of the Auster Folk and their warriors. Very well. There we go. It's more like it. Ah, it all makes sense now. Chief Kashgar, I saw the days of my youth. My warriors fought to the death against that embodiment of tyranny, the One King. You are the last one with first-hand knowledge of our battle in the last world. What have you done with it? I don't know what to say. Not only did I forget everything about those events, but I even joined ranks with the Order, followers of the One King. Brave Vaslov, and you, Commander Sieg of Veilwedge Company. Please forgive me for being so stubborn and unwilling to listen. No apologies necessary, sir. Water under the bridge. What matters now is that you're on our side. Thank you. Although I should have done this sooner, I'd be honored to hear the Veilwedge Company's proposal. In fact, I have a proposal of my own for your consideration. Please let the warriors of my tribe fight alongside you against the Order and ultimately the One King. Hell yeah! How can I say no to that? The more the merrier. Alright. So Kashgar has joined. Very well then, I hereby announce my tribal support and service to the Veilwedge Company's cause. Thank you. I hate to rush right into this, but we've got a plan where we need the Auster Folk support right away. Yeah. Very good. I'll amass my warriors as quickly as possible. I appreciate that. Make haste, O tribe of the Auster. We shall fight alongside one another in truth once again. Hear, hear. Alright. No sense wasting any more time. You have anything else to say? I will swiftly send support to Veilwedge Company. Please be patient. Alright. Whew. Looks like we pulled it off. But I've still got my doubts. That Chief's the only one who remembers, right? Are the others gonna listen? There's no reason to worry. Everyone already knows of Ordovic's reappearance. Not everyone will believe what the chief has to say, but most of our tribe will be convinced. Well, if you say so, I guess we've got a shot. We better get back first and get organized, though. Yep, back to HQ. We want to be ready to start once Auster Folk reinforcements come. Alright, but first we're going to go ahead and save here. So, thanks guys for watching. This is Lancer saying stay classy, and I shall see y'all next time!